So some of us have decided to keep away from, talking about relocating to the UK and not relocating to the UK because of the much controversy that surrounds this topic. But see, I've come to realize that ignoring this topic completely, I'm not helping you guys. Because I realize that some of you depend on the information we YouTubers share here to make your decision. Yes, because in my inbox, I'm always getting tons of message every day about coming to the UK, relocating to the UK, etc. I decided to stop doing videos about UK and just focus on vlogging about my life in the UK because of the whole controversy around this whole topic. Even before we had the boy crisis, or the boy that spilled the tea and whatever saga. But if you're like me who watch a couple of channels and base your decision based on what you have watched in this people's channel, then I will not be doing you a favor if I'm not talking about the UK and their whole shenanigans of relocating here. That was why I made up my mind to start talking about the UK again. If you've been following me and you've been watching my video, you will know that I stopped talking about the UK. I was just doing vlog because I was not ready for all this drama, because UK there. It was now becoming as if it was now a problem. So I don't want to follow for the problem. That was why I stopped. But just as I said, it's not doing you any favor if I stop. And the more I do this video, at least some questions in my inbox and my Instagram will be reduced. I'll be using it to do video, since it's what you want to see. And every time I do this video, I think I get more views than when I do vlog. It means you people like my opinion on this whole UK movement than my vlog. So let's bring it on. In case you've not seen me before, my name is Furo and I need to fear anybody. Some of you left comments in my comment section saying, Furo, you talk with too much authority. You need to even say, make you respect your subscribers. Like, you get mine to leave that kind of nonsense comment for my comment section. In case I have not brought out my original personality, my name is Furo and I'm from Opobo. And if you know anything about Opobo, we are very, very egoistic and we are proud of ourselves. We need to fear you. I need to fear you. I will come to my channel and say what I want to say and move on. Some of you say I talk too much. Yes, that is because I am an Opobo person and we talk too much. Is that okay for you? If that's okay for you, let's get into the video. So let's talk about buying COS and coming to the UK. See, if you've been following me for a while, you will know that I am not someone that will come and sugarcoat something for you. I will tell you the way it is. If you like, take them. If you don't like, no, take them. This is serious business. That is why I am making this video, in a way or in a voice that is different from the kind of voice I am making. Hold your ear. Hold your ear. If you don't get ear, hold them. Look, one thing I have learned in my 3+ decades of living on this earth, in fact, one of the major things I have learned as an adult living on this earth is, it's not everything you pay for. It is not everything you buy your way through. Some things live on. That is something I have learned and I want to pass it on to you. Some things you'll be tempted to pay for it, but leave them, no pay. Just leave them, because you will literally carry your hand, buy a big trouble that will kill you before your time. It is better for you to be where you are and be struggling than to buy COS and come to the UK. Like, I am not joking with you. A lot of people, or a lot of videos I've seen, people say they are buying it 10,000, they are buying 20,000, they are buying 30,000. You see me as I dey here like this, I'm not a joke. I need to play with anybody. I need to look anybody face. If today I no get any company wey go sponsor me for free, and I no get any school wey go admit me, make I pay school fees, enter legally, my dear, you will see me in Nigeria. And that's not because I cannot work go find where I go buy COS, but it is because buying COS is illegal and it's something that will lead you to your untimely grave. Now, if you don't understand the gravity of what buying COS is, let me inform you. But before I inform you, let me play some videos of people's experience that bought COS and came to this UK.
It's chaotic, dishing out supplies in a cramped and crowded food bank. Give me one of that. No.
Some of these people have recently arrived from Nigeria. This has already shown how skilled worker visas are being abused, and middlemen are making large sums of money exploiting this legal route to the UK.
I've always provided for myself. I'm a very hardworking, diligent person. So for me to be here, depending on people to eat, coming to the food bank to get food, isn't quite okay with me.
They say they also paid an agent in Nigeria £10,000 to arrange employment for Joyce as a carer.
I've been cheated.
Yes, those are people and their experiences. You see how they are suffering. The cheapest you can buy COS with what I have seen online is £10,000. And do you know what £10,000 is? £10,000 is 10 million naira. Now you 10 million, like me, I even ask people, say, how did you even get that 10 million in one sitting? Me, I never get them yet when I was living in Nigeria. In one sitting, you get 10 million. And you do not see anything to do with this 10 million naira to carry and give person, make give it COS, make it come suffer for UK. And the job that these people will give you, this COS is care work, it's not support work, it's care work where you will change diapers so that you tire. And for you to raise 10 million, it means you're not a small person in Nigeria. For you to have 10 million naira and come here. So instead of buying that COS, why not use that money, do student visa, come here, then start to work, then figure out your ways. There must be a way out. Please, you guys should not buy COS for 10 million. Don't buy COS. If you cannot find a job that will give you COS for free, don't buy it. Because one, those companies that sell COS to you, they do not have job. Quote me anywhere. They don't have jobs. They don't have jobs. So at the end of the day, they will bring you here and abandon you for you to go and be searching for jobs by yourself. And trust me, once any company find out that, oh, you have COS, one, they will limit you to be working 20 hours, or they will tell you to go back to the company that gave you COS to give you job. So it means you're not able to get job. So what are you doing here? What are you doing here? A lot of people have seen in my Korokoro eye that came to this Manchester, whether they buy COS or they not buy it, I don't know. But I know they came through COS. They are suffering. I've harbored at least 3 of them in my house. Now, I take pursue them come off my house. I'm not joking. Now, quarrel and fight, I take pursue them come off my house. In fact, now I've told myself, no matter who you are, I need to harbor anybody for my house anymore. The first person, it was stranded, is somebody that I don't know from Adams. Somebody connected me to connect to that person. And I said to myself, okay, let me just help this person. Since this person doesn't have accommodation, I asked the person, how long will you stay? The person said 2 weeks. I said, okay, 2 weeks. My dear, 2 weeks turned to 3 months. Now, not because they don't have money to rent apartment, but they couldn't find apartment. For 3 good months, they could not find apartment. And you know this UK house is small. It was in my couch, they were sleeping, and every time I come in, the house is rowdy, the house is dirty, because no matter how they clean, people are sleeping on the couch. It must be rowdy, it must be dirty. So I said to myself, I cannot live like this. Because I like my space clean. I like to clean my space. I like parlor to be parlor. I like room to be room. And I called them, I was like, you stayed for 2 weeks, so, and this is the 3rd month. I don't try. I don't even collect money. And they're even increasing my bill because I'm not collecting anything from them. Now, quarrel and frown face, then take comot. Me, I also felt for them, but what will I do? I have to be comfortable. My children have to be comfortable. The second one, I had Abo. That one, say I was not dishing food for her. I'm supposed to be putting food in the plate. I will go out without putting food. So I'm expecting I let her go to my pot now and go and collect food. And then I will not say she has taken food. I said, boy, it's me that said you should go and take food. Do you expect me to, come back? I'm very, very tired. I come and be dishing food for you to serve you. No, it's not possible. That one verse come out. The third one, that one never even get money to rent house. You know, see work, nothing. So it's not easy. It's not easy to carry COS, except you see a company, a reputable company that gives you COS for free. You know that they actually need you to come and work for them. But to come on your 10M, go pay for COS. In fact, there's a video I saw, the person say it's 21,000 pounds that are selling COS. I was like, hey, by me, oh God of Abraham. If I get 21,000 pounds, I no fit carry and buy no COS. Because the suffer where you go suffer. You go come country where people they live softly, at least in a soft pedal. You go they suffer. Why? You go suffer accommodation problem. This is 2 years I lived here. I cannot boldly say I've gotten a house. No. I cannot boldly, because I've not gotten a house I'm really, really comfortable in. My first house, I was comfortable. Landlord, no gree me rest. This second house I am now is really pretty small. And now, not because I cannot rent a house for 1,000 or I cannot rent a house for 1,200. But when I go view these houses, when I check the difference from the house I'm living in and that house, there's no difference. The size is almost the same thing. Maybe the highest thing is they put a more expensive tile. I'm like, no. At least if I'm paying a house for 1,200, it should be bigger than one I'm paying for 700. So until I'm lucky to find that house, I've not gotten a house I can say, yes, I've gotten a house. So it can't be you where just from Nigeria come. Stop paying for COS. Especially for those of you that have kids, you go jeopardize your kids' life. Because before you get school for your pikin, you need to get an address. And UK is not where you just come and get a house like that, except you are very, very lucky. And even for those of you who even get it right, who get the COS like legally, don't come here with your kids at the same time and your husband, everybody come at the same time. No, no, no. If you watch my video, it's a very wrong move to make. Come first, one person, you the wife, come first. You the husband, come first. Let one person be with the children. You come, you settle things, you make everything so the rest people that are coming will come in soft landing. But still yet, I have said that in a lot of my video, but I need to hear. Still yet, una go pack una whole children, 5, 6 children, come with husband, and then una go dey stranded. And then if una ask for help, person no gree help una, go be like say person no want help una. But people told you people. They told you people before you came. Everything gets stage by stage. Take them small, small. If you get up to 10,000 pounds to buy COS, take them go school for Canada, go school for Australia, different places. Different places where you go fit go school, from there go get permanent resident. Or if you like UK too much, take and come school here. Some of them they fear to write exam. But if you want to change your life, then you have to decide to put in the work. A lot of people have advised to go to Canada. They will tell me, oh, I don't want to write IELTS. Like, it's not even as if you write that IELTS, they will give you the permanent resident. But at least you can try your effort. You can try first, maybe say no pass. If you go fit give person 10,000 pounds, now 100,000. Now you know if you write, okay, let's say write IELTS up to 5 times. That's around 500 and something. Then know how out of that 5 you know go pass one. You go take apply for this express entry. Now at least they say that student, me, I don't want to like go to school as an international student again. If not, as I did like this now, go carry my sins, go Canada, go school. But I don't want to go school as an international student because it's really draining, it's expensive. And express entry is not as if you just get IELTS, they go even give you that express entry, or you just get job experience. I don't know, a lot of things goes into that thing. But try your best, try your best. Australia is open. People are going there. There's a lot of videos that you can watch how people are going to these places, and then you can go legally, rightly. New Zealand is there too. People are going there. Why can't you go there instead of coming to pay whipping 10,000 pounds to one maga? Make you still dey work for am, a selfish person. You go still dey work for am, still carry 10,000 pounds, give am, e collect because you wan carry you come heaven. Yeah, no be even heaven like that. So use your sense. No be everything you go dey pay for. You come here now, you come dey suffer, your children suffer, you come suffer pass wetin you suffer for Nigeria. Be wise. Be wise. That is what I can say to you. He that has ears, let him hear. Stop paying for COS. Especially when you see that those companies are small companies in the UK. Don't pay for COS. In fact, me, I will never, as I do like this now, I no go pay for COS. Now, why, another reason why you shouldn't pay for this COS is, if you pay for this COS, what is your assurance that these people are ready to keep you or sustain your COS for 5 years? If they give you that 5 years, remember, if you go and read that tier 2 or skilled worker visa, you will see that at the end of that visa, they say, for you to apply for ILR, that company needs to keep saying that they still need you. So it doesn't mean that if you just work 5 years, you don't complete. No, the company still will write that they need you to keep working for them. That's when they'll give you the IR. That's why this UK is very complicated. That is why it is very complicated. So if the company is not available after you've worked 5 years to say they still need you, then how you go do it? That means that 5 years don't go. Huh? That means that 5 years don't go. What if the company closes? For the few time I've been here, I've seen companies that I've worked for before that have closed down. I've seen them. What if the discrimination you can't, there's a lot of discrimination around here. What if you cannot, face discrimination working in the private sector? What if? But because you don't pay 10,000, you want to look for a way make collect that your 10,000 back. Or at the end of the day, maybe the government find out and they revoke your visa and you need to go back home, God forbid. So all that investment is gone. If you want to make investment, make wise investment. Pay the money, take home school is wise investment. While you're going to school, one of them are going to work. At the end of the day, now collect money, take apply post-study. Now you and the government, they do that one. It's nothing legal. If you find job, you work and collect your tier 2. If you don't find job, you go back to your country. But if you're scared of going back to your country, you go to a place where you know that, oh, it's easy for you to get paper. I say to myself every day, for any reason I don't have COS now, I'm talking to you. I do not have. I have post-study visa. But for any reason I don't get COS, I'm going back to Nigeria. I'm not going to suffer or torture my skin in working for any private person that will humiliate me. No way. If na sand I see for Nigeria, they chop. Why will you want to put yourself in that kind of struggle? With 10,000 pounds can even open a business for you in Nigeria if you're wise. Why you use that money now tuariaka, people call it tuariaka. Now tuariaka, now they give and take, sell, they get small profit until you're able to figure out yourself and where you're going to. I'm an advocate for jackbarring, but it is jackbar the right way. If you want to jackbar the right way, remember, you people then get sense. You go to say you don't trick them from the beginning. At the end of the day, after spending all these years and suffering, they might catch you somewhere. And then all your money is gone. You get small thing where you go take money source, not be everything. Small things so you go take money sort as an adult, but get things wey be say if you use money sort am, anything wey be say if you use money sort at the end of it, somebody can blackmail you, or it might not. There's a possibility that thing might not go on well. Leave it alone. That is one thing I've learned in my adulthood, and that is what I'm sticking to. Anything where I no go get in merit, why I go use money sort, and the possibilities that at the end of that thing come bite me for nyash, I no go do them. Okay, let's not drag this video, please. In one nutshell, stop paying for COS. It's not worth it. All right guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Until I see you in another video.